Ladies and gentlemen, school reopenings are getting off to a terrible start in America. Nationwide, students and faculties are testing positive for coronavirus. And man, this is just the beginning. Some of these schools have not even been open a full 2 weeks. And there's all kinds of issues with this, y'all. But I think anybody that got halfway any common sense, you saw this coming a mile away. So, this is CBS News. School reopenings off to a rocky start as students and faculty test positive across the country. This is August 18th, 2020. Monday was the first day of school in some parts of the country, but an outbreak at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill is forcing the school to go entirely remote learning. It was a busy, hectic weekend for colleges across the country, bringing students back on campus. And yet, if this were a test of whether students could adhere to mask and social distancing requirement, it's clear many would fail. I mean, there's still parties going on. There's still people not wearing masks. One UNC student told CBS News. Video showing UNC students partying without masks and ignoring social distancing led to a blunt editorial in the student newspaper. We all saw this coming. It said, "We're angry and we're scared." Late Monday, the university moved all of its undergraduate classes online after 130 students tested positive for the coronavirus in the last week. And a warning about younger kids who are returning to school. We've certainly seen that there could be some more severe damage done to the heart. And in some of these rare cases, Dr. Nicholas Rister, a pediatric infectious disease specialist at Cook's Children Medical Center in Fort Worth, Texas. Nationwide, more than 560 school districts are starting the school year off in person. New safety protocols inside a high school in Wiley, Texas, including tables inside the cafeteria with markings to remind students to keep their distance. I worry that we will see an increase in cases, especially in those populations, cause they're not just going to effectively social distance in many cases. Teenagers and young adults can be tricky because you do feel a bit of invulnerability, the social pressure to fit in and do things. An Arizona school district that was supposed to open Monday had to cancel because, and I did that story, I think 109 teachers had called out. Do you know those teachers are encouraging other teachers across the country to do the same, to just call out and force the school district to close? I was just looking at that not long ago. All right. So, and parents also have lingering concerns. I don't want my daughter to lose the drive for school. I don't want her to want to learn anymore. And that is what is happening. University of Notre Dame is also reporting a spike in coronavirus cases with 58 confirmed since the start of school earlier this month. In Fort Worth, the semester just started on the Texas Christian University campus Monday. Face masks are required for everyone, and so far the school is only reporting 14 cases involving students or staff member. Schools in Georgia are among the first to reopen this summer, and already at least 3 districts there are seeing a large outbreak. Some parents blame the crisis on vague policies over the use of wearing protective face masks in school. which has led some districts to take matters into their own hands. Jefferson City High School is typical for Georgia. Masks are only are required. Okay, so they do require it there. And they said, although it's a requirement, they are only seeing half of the students wear one. Every single day, I think there's less and less kids wearing masks, Meadows tells CBS News. Two students started a petition to mandate masks. Roughly 2,000 people signed it already. I just don't understand why everyone won't want to wear one to keep other people safe. In Georgia, Cherokee County seniors, they are now saying not one mask was in the picture at North Paulding High School, where photos of kids without masks jammed into a hallway went viral. 35 people have tested positive. But many parents oppose masks. One repeating false information at Paulding County School Board meeting. Georgia has become a COVID-19 hotspot, averaging more than 35,000 new cases a day. Only 43 of the state's 181 school districts mandate masks for teachers and students. Wow, so 43 out of 181. State Representative Beth Moore launched a Report My School, a whistleblower email account where students and faculty can send information on unsafe conditions. Moore says the account has received more than 800 emails in 10 days, mostly from faculty. And they're being told that if they don't like it, they should just quit their job, Moore said. What? Meadows and Terhune worry crowded hallways will spread the virus. Well, who's on the other end looking at these emails that are telling people that? I feel it's inevitable that it's going to happen to our school, Meadows said. It did in Cherokee County. Through the first 2 weeks of school, more than 1,700 students and staff were quarantined. At least 120 people tested positive. Well, probably by the beginning of September, the Northeast will pretty much be back in school. So this is a mess. This is really, truly a mess. I just don't think these kids are going to have much of a school year in person. Not unless you can stop that virus in your school building. They're not going to have much learning going on in person. They're not. This send your kids to school when this virus is still going strong. To me, this is nothing but a mere fantasy that somebody wants this to work, or they just can't accept the fact that things have changed in America and they won't accept it. And as they're not accepting it, they're putting people at risk. And they're not the only ones, y'all. A lot of these essential workers, they're told the same thing. Well, we can replace you, so although I don't believe those kind of things should be happening, it is. People that are getting sick with COVID and they are essential workers are now being fired for being sick. And many are out here working sick, ladies and gentlemen. So, just like anything else, you're taking a chance walking into a school, and at this point, any place of business that's open, you're taking a chance. There's always going to be somebody in there that's sick. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Don't look so good for America with this school opening. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.